Okay, and now officially halfway through week 6. Yay! And it's recovering a sense of abundance. And also, just say, I feel like I'm almost done with this notebook and it's very exciting. I've been journaling a lot. Anyway, week 6, I think week 6 is always the one that I'm like, this is stupid. I'm gone, and I'm trying not to do that. Even though it was a very short chapter and a lot of talk about God, which I'm deleting the God, I'm putting it for universe instead of God, because otherwise I'll go insane, because I'm like, this ain't the vibe, and always this makes me annoyed. And also it's good in like companion talking about money, and again I'm like, must be nice, because that's very much privilege of being like, yeah, well, God gives you money. It's like, I'm not church, that's not how it works. Anyway, that was just my little rant. Gonna try not to rant. But anyway, basically the first thing was like, money is a creative block. I don't think it's like my biggest one. I think my biggest one is my time management. Hopefully we have a week of time management creative block time. I'm not sure, I actually do not remember. But basically, if the universe is good, it still runs off of money, so it can give you money because the universe wants you to succeed and wants you to be happy, and obviously money equates that. But again, that's fine, you know, that I guess we're just gonna rock and roll with it because that's all I can do. But it's literally like, it goes into talking, which this was the part that I was like, okay, this thread, I understand where it's going, which is like, when I have X amount of money, I will be able to do whatever you want to do. To me, it's like, I would want to be an artist, but I need a certain amount of money, you know? Also, I will say, I think every time I've tried this and I do not feel financially stable enough is when I just delete it. Not delete it, but like, I just stop. And that's always the thing of like, ooh, when I'm in this bad job, I don't have the money or the time to be able to do the artist way. Like, I think there's something there, but I am trying not to be grumpy about it. I'm trying to be positive and pure of heart. This was also a theme of last week, and I'm holding on to that theme in my life. But like, that idea I can understand, money being a limiting belief. I still am very about the universe wants to give you money, but maybe that's why I'm not getting money. But then I think that's the evil thinking in your brain of like, yeah, all these people that have money is because the universe wants them to, and it's nothing to do with privilege or anything equating to that. And I don't know. I think that's where my rage, not my rage, my grumpiness comes from. The rage is too extreme. Even though last week I was also like spiraling on this as well, so I'm like, wow, synchronicity. Last week I was spiraling about money and about how people have a lot of money. Like, work, you can see people have a lot of money, and that annoys me. Anyway, from this, it then goes into like, you need to evaluate your concept of God, universe, and like see if it needs to be altered, which most people like don't think about universe except when you were a child. I feel like I do quite often. I'm a tarot card crystal girl, you know, like that's where I am at with my universe rethinking. If I was not raised like that, I had my adult life and I'm like, you know what, tarot cards seem fun, fortune telling is fun. That's like what I hold, but it's still like, your morning pages describe the universe and then describe like what could the universe be if it was like the most supportive thing and wanted the best for you. I like this, so I will be doing this. I did not do this morning because morning pages comes before I do my week reading. But I will try to remember. I need a sticky note, honestly. Whenever it's like, do this every morning in your morning pages, I kind of forget until like the last 2 days where I'm like, oh, oops. But again, even, I'm gonna try and maybe reference money and all of the rethinking, but it's kind of insinuating like your own limiting beliefs is what shapes your reality, which I feel like I want to say duh. I'm trying to work on my dismissiveness on things, so I'm gonna not be like, duh. But it's like, if you're thinking, oh, if I'm an artist, I have to be broke and struggle because that's what makes a good artist. Who makes the rule? Myself. And then it's just putting that on the universe, and then obviously you're going to see that within the universe if that's what you're anticipating in your mind. So really, this will make sense to me. As much as I want to be like, duh, obviously, not dumb, but then it's saying that and then not doing anything. That's also my big issue. Okay, and then like the third point in this chapter felt really short. I think I've already said that. But anyway, third point is self-care and luxury. And I love this. I'm a self-care girl. Every Tuesday is my self-care day. I obviously like do bits and bobs throughout the week, but Tuesday evening, I'm like self-care time. This is my fun time. Sometimes I forget to do it and then I'm sad. But that's also maybe my self-care, just maybe I needed the rest. Anyway, basically luxury is a source of joy and nothing to do with like a big old price tag. Like, you don't need to spend billions in order to have luxury. You should be like, what makes me joyful? And you need to make time for yourself, but also time for others, time for all these things that equate to like luxury and joy. I love this. She gave like examples. One of them was like raspberries, and I was like, I do love raspberries. But I think my like little thing is I love a clean bed. I love new bedding. I don't think I bought new bedding in like a year. I do own a lot of bedding because I love it. But now I'm like, maybe this week is like an extra task. I should buy some new bedding because that's like a little luxury to me. That means joy. I was like connected with this is kind of part of the week tasks, but it's a counting exercise where I have to count how much money I spend in a week. And again, a synchronicity. One of my like tasks for today, just like in personal life, I need to figure out a budget because I want to do some things in the future and I need to figure out how much money that's going to be and like what source, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, synchronicity. Now I need to count all the money I'm going to spend and I'm like, oh, it's not supposed to be a roast. It's just supposed to be like mindful of where your money goes. I am glad rent is not due this week because then it's like, oh, your big amount of money's gone. But yeah, money counting. And it's not supposed to be roasting. Basically, the end of the chapter was like, automatic writing task again. I'm loving these. I think I just like to write. And I don't really write except my morning pages. Anyway, the exercise is money madness. And it's fill in the sentences. So number 1, people with money are lucky and sometimes annoying. Number 2, money makes people free. Number 3, I'd like to have more money if the world was better. And automatic writing. 4, my dad thought money was important. 5, my mum always thought money would make me want to work harder. 6, in my family, money caused conversations on how to be a person. Again, I want to be like, duh, but I'm trying not to be dismissive. I'm trying to tell myself off. Okay, number 7, money equals success. Number 8, if I had money, I'd do what I wanted. Number 9, if I could afford it, I'd quit everything and only be an artist doing what I wanted wherever it took me. Must be nice. 10, if I had some money, I'd travel around. 11, I'm afraid if I had money, I would become lazy. Number 12, money is so important. Number 13, money causes everything to work. Number 14, did I say 14 or 13? I don't remember. Number 14, having money is not an absolute solution. Again, I want to be like, duh. But anyway. 15, in order to have more money, I need to spend my time wisely. 16, when I have money, I usually still feel like I don't. 17, I think money can be useful, but can't be everything. 18, if I weren't so cheap, I spend more money on people I love. Also, side note on this, I do wish I had like such an abundance of money that I could be like, guys, I got this. But also then I don't want to like, I feel like that puts people in weird positions, you know? I don't know. Side note. 19. People think money is important. Those who don't see that are silly. 20. Being broke tells me I'm not where I want to be. Because I want to be rich. Slightly, but like, I think I just want to be financially stable and happy. Anyway, this was basically the summary week 6. And I hope I have another good week. I hope I do all my tasks. I hope I have an artist day. I hope everything goes good. And I won't be dismissive and mean. But anyway, peace. Okay, of course I will go to work in literally like 5 whole seconds. But I've done a task, sort of. Basically, it's supposed to like get rid of 5 clothes. It could be like donate, get rid of, or whatever. I've only got 3, but I have a whole suitcase of things I was supposed to vintage or donate, and I never got around to it. So I'm gonna pick out some from there because one of these is a maybe. I need to try it on. This guy is literally so old, but it's the type of leather that's just like crinkle crackled because it's fake leather. So I'm like, this I really need to get rid of. Like, I've worn her enough. I can't wear her anymore because she literally peels. Okay, number 2, this dress. She was cute for a moment. I literally have not worn it in like 4 years. This is my maybe because I'm like, it's so cute. I've never worn it though, but it's like, she's really cute. She's really cute. So I'm gonna try her on later. I'm gonna see if she will be my third. If not, I'm gonna grab 3 from my I need to get rid of pile, and I'll actually get rid of them instead of just having them in a pile. And maybe this will inspire me to get rid of more things. I don't know. Again, I've got to run to work in literally a second. I need to change, get to work. Also, this lighting's insane. I don't care. I got places to be. Okay, it's Sunday again, and I kind of have done nothing. So I'm gonna be like speed run today. Which one of them was continuing on from clothes that don't serve you. I've got more. But also, again, I have some maybes. This, I feel like should be a no. Because I think I've had this for years and I still have not worn her. But like, I look upon her and I'm like, this could be a really cute full shirt. But am I gonna wear it? I don't know. So maybe I should just be like, it needs to leave. These, I literally have not worn bicycle shorts in years. So I'm like, she needs to leave. This one is just like nasty gross. It's like a bodysuit, turtleneck, but it's just like dyed because I've washed it badly. And it's just bad. So like, she is a definite get rid of. I think right now I'm at like 4.5. I also have this cute dress, which again, I'm like, it's really cute, but I have not worn it. But it's supposed to be like clothes that you don't like. And I like this, I just haven't worn it. And I have occasions to wear stuff, so I don't know. That's my current issue. So I've now got like 3 halves and 4. But we'll see. Okay, artist day. I have not done yet. I have a plan for it, but I'm gonna get around to it. Okay, I also need to bake something today. I'm literally gonna try to speedrun all of this. I know I'm not supposed to, but it's Sunday and I've had a bad week. I've had a tough old week. There was one which was like, make changes to your home environment. My room right now is actually like despicable. I had a very, very bad week, just to preface. It's bad, but like, this is the current state of it, and it's just, that's a change I need to make. I had a bad week. You know, like, I had a lot of I can't speak. I had a lot of like revelations this week, and I'm feeling awfully precious and awfully tired. Today I'm feeling better. I had like a nice rest, relax yesterday, and now I'm locking in. I'm actually locking in from Monday, and that's okay. It's been a bad week. Okay, I've got 2 other things. Of like, I've got a top shelf up there and like I could make some changes to, because that's my least favorite shelf. I also have like a cart that I should make changes to because it's just not usable, and I just keep throwing more stuff on there, as well as tidying. Those are the changes I'm gonna try and make in my space, because I've had a bad week. And I'm gonna artist day, and I'm gonna bake something. I'm gonna have a big old day. It's gonna be great and grand, and everything's gonna be fine. Okay, update on my little Sunday. I tried to nail a hole in the wall. It is not one of those kind of walls. So now I put like up a sticky hook to change my space by putting a little picture up there. Even though I don't like what the picture is, I just like the vibe of having a frame up there. I'll figure it out. Okay, I've also kind of cleaned. I've changed my bed as well. I do need to figure out how people keep the sheets not creased. So that's a problem for another day, and I'm about to hit my dishes. They're really bad. Which also has changed my space because I'm cleaning. And bake something. I am kind of supposed to bake something. Like, this bake could be for our birthday that's tomorrow, but I'm like, I need to do something myself or I'm going to commit arson. That's the kind of energy I have. So I'm like, no, this baking is for me. It's for fun time. It's not out of obligations. That's the energy I am. Again, I've had a bad week, but we're turning it around today. My bed is fresh. My dishes are about to be done. And also later I get to do a funky little craft. Side note, for some reason it's really hard to find stamps, so I'm struggling with the postcard situation. I have a singular stamp left, and I'm like, who gets a postcard? Okay, on my big Sunday, maybe I'm gonna be a bit naughty. I've got these, which is like a funky little like paint pad postcard, and I loved my little painting sketching last week, so now I'm like, maybe I'm gonna stack them and do a cute little postcard, and then that's like double fun for the friends that receive postcards, even though stamps are really hard to get hold of. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be sneaky and I'm gonna put them together because I make these rules. Yay. Okay, side note, I've had a delightful time. I had a mini crash out for things. Now I'm eating brownie and I'm watercolour painting. And everything is fine again. It's not. I'm really crashing out this week. But it's fine. I was gonna be really dramatic and be like, guys, I'm just not doing good. Guys, it's fine. This is delightful though. I nearly burnt it earlier because I was crashing out. And then I smelled it and I was like, brownie. Okay, updates. I finished my artist day. Let me give you a haul because I'm so excited. And if you're one of my friends, do not look at this. Do not look at this at all. Anyway, the first one is for my bestie Lauren. It's a little turtle. It's so cute. Okay, this one's for Sue. She has a little cat. How cute. She's king of the castle. This one's for my favorite emo. I love this one. It was so fun. Okay, this is for my flatmate. Even though it's like send postcard. It's basically like send postcard. I'm connecting them. What am I trying to say? I don't remember. It's so cute. Okay, and then the final one I did is for my favourite clown. Not in like a mean way, but like my favourite little jester. I'm so excited. Okay, basically I combined that with another task, which was like send people you want to hear from a postcard. Like 5 people. All my 5 friends now get postcards. I made for them. I'm so excited. It was really fun. Midway through, I did have a mentee bee and I sobbed in my bed for a bit, but that was like a whole different thing. And then I was like, you know what, life is beautiful. And I started sobbing about that. But that's fine, because I also did the other task, which is bake a brownie. And then this is my dinner so far. It's just a lot of brownie. Again, I've had a very hard week, as you can tell, because I had to midway stop my beautiful painting time to go sob in my bed. But it's okay. Sometimes life is very hard, and I'm just a girl, and sometimes I need to go sob in my bed. Okay, it's week 6 wrap up. Morning pages, 6 out of 7. I did not do them yesterday, because yesterday I needed to rot so badly, and all I did was wake up to go like visit a studio, because I'm visiting studios right now. It's very fun. Artist day I have done. It was very fun. I've got my things. I literally just showed you. So that was done. Money tracking I'm going to circle back to, because I don't remember where I put my little notebook that was keeping track of things in. Okay, I'm not gonna total this because I feel like it's insane. But okay, Monday I spent 0. Tuesday I spent £3.50 on travel. I spent £1.45 on a treat. Groceries I spent £20 and 15p. Okay, Wednesday I bought shoes as a present for my mum, and that was £39. I got a cheeky drink, £1, and travel £5.25. Thursday I then bought shoes for my dad as a gift, so £48. Travel was £3.50. Friday is when my bad week kind of continued, like not continued but like popped off. I got snacks from the off license, so that was £8. I got mini snacks. I also got something from Tesco, I do not remember, but that was £9.90. My travel was £3.50. Saturday, again, that was my rotting day, and still I think this is the most money I spent in a day. Okay, it's charity shop. Donation to charity, great, £23.49. Food, £5.23. Travel, £3. Socks, and there was something else I bought. Lashes. I bought socks and lashes, £12. And then Sunday, more food shop. was £16. From what I've gathered, I do not beat the allegations of just these young people don't know how to grocery shop, because I literally grocery shopped, I think 4 out of 7 days, and I still think I have no food here. That's insane. Most of my money was either spent on gifts, groceries, or fun cherry shop buying, which I feel like was pretty chill. But that was my wrap up. I don't want to total it because I feel like that stresses me out, but that's all. I did not collect 5 interesting rocks because I just literally could not find them. I also like didn't really seek them out because again I've been deep in it this week, so I did not find rocks. Flowers, I did not find any flowers until today. I went grocery shopping to go get ingredients for my baking, and there was a flower like on the self-checkout, so I was like, that's for me. So I technically have done 1 out of 5 flowers. Donate 5 bad pieces of clothing? No. Okay, where'd I get to? Okay, bake something. Done. That has been most of my dinner right now. I will make some actual food after I wash my hair. Send 5 postcards to someone you'd love to hear from. I've made the postcards. I had an issue where I literally went to the shop and was like, can I get some stamps? And I got judged for it. So that's in process. Tomorrow I'm going to buy stamps and they will be sent. So I say, done. 6 was reread Basic Principles daily. I forgot to do this. I had enough going on. 7 is make some changes in your home environment. I already love my home environment. I have cleaned everything. I still need to do my dishes. They're currently on my floor. But I feel like I've done enough that I'm going to check that off because again I've had a hard week. Say yes to opportunities that come your way. I've tried. I feel like it's a 50-50. I feel like I've realised I need to talk more about the things I like to do, especially in a creative sense, in like a confident way, and then that's me saying yes. You know? Like it's good vibes, attract the good vibes. I'm trying to do it. 9, reflect on your financial situation. I did some budgeting this week because I might make a giant purchase today or tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it today and just get it over with. But I feel like yes, career aspirations is still the same. I wish to be an artist. Even though I still feel a little goofy saying that, but that's what I wish. And that is my career aspiration. Or maybe it'll change. I don't know. I've had a very tough week. I feel like a synchronicity is firstly, I got rid of a jacket. Okay, I got rid of the leather jacket that was bad and it was fake leather. And then I found this one and it smells like real leather and I think it's real leather. I have no way of testing. But like that's a synchronicity. Charity shop find. It was £10 for a leather jacket. I feel like that was good. Also for London. That's good. Anything else other than my brain just completely being awful this week? I don't know. Basically my bad week has just been me realising like what my values are and what people around me values are sometimes do not align, and then that's a hard like thing to just navigate of how much space can someone like that take up in my life. And then I was just like, you know what's easier than this? You know, not having to deal with any of this ever. And then it was also then me spiraling, being like, well, I'm still existing here. You know, that kind of thing. So I don't know, I feel like I'm one whisper away from like actually going insane these days. But other than that, that's fine. But also this is then reminding me of like a quote a few back week, which is like, going sane sometimes looks like going insane. But for me, I literally do feel like I'm going insane. But I'm gonna see where this takes me. I'm gonna see how bad insane this is, or if it's gonna be struggle back to good insane. I don't know. I've had a bad week, I'm going through it. I don't even know. But basically that is all for week number 6. I feel like I've covered everything. Yes, I have.